Good morning, everybody. Today is the first Socal Kayak Anglers tournament of the season. We are at El Capitan Reservoir. This is a lake that I should fish more, but I don't fish very often. I was here about 2 weeks ago and didn't do so well, so hopefully today goes a lot better. I've got all sorts of stuff today. Once again, I'm bringing way too many rods. Like always, I have 12. Everything from a frog to big swim baits, crankbaits, spinner baits, stick baits, jerk baits, everything you could imagine I've got. So we'll see how it goes. The plan early will be to throw some big swim baits and just try to get lucky and stick a big one for this tournament. We're gonna have a lot of people out there, probably in the 50s, maybe in the 60s, but I'm thinking more mid 40s to lower 50s, so which is a big turnout for Socal Kayak Anglers, probably the biggest turnout we've had so far. As you guys can see, there is a ton of people ahead of me right now, which is a good sign because Socal Kayak Anglers are the only ones with the tournament today, so most of these vehicles have kayaks, and then I'm sure this guy ahead of me right now is not too pleased because he's gonna be engulfed by the plastic army today, so I'm sure he'll cut plenty of us off and you know, not respect the kayakers like always, but we'll see how it goes. Stay tuned.
Welcome to the Socal Kayak Anglers stop number 1 on the tour this year, El Capitan. And I gotta say that this is awesome. We just set the club record for San Diego, 52 members on this tournament today. So we got a great turnout. So today what we're gonna do is what we always do, 5 fish, limit, 12-inch minimum fish. So anything under 12, not legal. Take a picture, put it on gram, but you can't submit it for judging, okay?
Just had blast off. Heading to my first spot right now, which I don't really have a game plan of where I want to fish, and for some reason my graph is messed up, turning off and on, so I don't know what's going on with it. This actually happened last time I was out on this lake as well, and then eventually it turned back on, so zero issues with it at Folsom, and now a week later I'm back to having issues. So I'm gonna throw a spinnerbait up in these bushes and work shallow until I can get this graph figured out. But let's get it going. Game on. First Socal Kayak Anglers tournament of the year. Well, not a good start. Just got my first bite, set the hook. Thought that my knot came undone, but nope. The 12-pound test snapped just below the knot. So that's what I get for not retying. And 0 for 1. Great start. Alright guys, give you a little 9:30 update. I think I've been out on the water for Flatfish ain't gonna cut it. 12 3/4. How embarrassing. This is why I don't drop shot. Be fish. Oh, it's embarrassing. Alright, fish. Shot. I finally got bit. Stay down. Stay down. Oh, finally. Chill. Dead stick and a drop shot. Finally got bit. It has been a while. It is 10:24. This is fish number 2. Let's get this little guy measured. He's gonna be another typical drop shot fish, barely over 12 inches. Yeah, get a look at that camera. Stupid drop shot fish. It's the size of a goldfish. Well, better than nothing. Got a giant, guys. Absolute giant. Come on, don't. Nope. That one's going to be close. $11 3/4. Yeah, I saw all these reports out here. I was all excited. Everybody caught them last week. Oh, please be 12 inches. Please. 11.5. No, it's got to be 12. Gosh, that's my third small fish. All right, that's the tournament, guys. I'm pretty disappointed. You know, nothing seemed to go right from the very beginning with the Lowrance going down. It is about, I don't know, a week, maybe even 2 weeks after the tournament, finally doing the outro. I did not do one because all the GoPros were dead by the time we were done with the tournament, but contacted Lowrance, did every kind of
soft reset, hard reset, everything that you could think of. Destroyed all my waypoints in a desperate move with the hard reset, which honestly that wasn't that important. I don't have crazy great waypoints for San Diego, and if I do, I already know where they are, so that's not that big of a deal to me. But it looks like I busted my internal GPS, and the reason why the Lowrance wasn't turning on was because my connection to the battery was a little bit loose. So that was actually a pretty easy fix. Thank gosh for having friends that know what they're doing, because I would have never have done that. I would have just sat there and banged on it like a caveman until hopefully it worked. But I just needed to tighten the connection piece and everything was good to go there. So it does work, but I do not have the internal GPS is broken. And that is 100% on me, because I actually dropped the GPS, or actually dropped the unit that morning, carrying it to the kayak. So right after dropping it, the GPS doesn't work. I busted it. That's on me. So I'll be sending that into Lowrance, and hopefully they'll be fixing it here soon. But the question is, I have so many tournaments that are close, you know, pretty much one every month. Is Lowrance going to be able to fix the problem and get it back to me in a timely manner? I have no idea. But let's get back to the tournament. Not much to talk about. Once I didn't have my Lowrance, I knew that I was in trouble. That's the lake I probably fished the least in all of San Diego, is El Capitan. So I don't have the depths and everything like that, the areas memorized on how deep everything is. So once that happened, I knew that I was going to struggle. Crankbaits were pretty much out the window at that point. I could have, dropped the drop shot and kind of did an estimate on how deep it was, but it just wasn't worth my time. So I decided to stay close to the ramp and drop shot, which is, you know, my least favorite way to fish, but I was just trying to get 5. I knew that the bite was tough. Not a lot of people caught limits at all. It was, you know, I ended up catching 4, I think, and 2 of them were shorts, as you guys saw. And then I snapped the line on the hook set on the first fish. So 5 total bites all day long, and only 2 keepers, and the 2 keepers were dinks. So I finished somewhere in like 20-something place out of 50, right around near the middle of the pack, and with 2 fish. So that explains how tough it was for other people. The winner absolutely hammered him. He had like 90 inches. So fishing a jig off a point, but you know, I couldn't figure him out. It is what it is. The next tournament for Socal Kayak Anglers is Lake Hodges at the end of March, so I'll be heading out for that one, hopefully, unless something comes up. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. Sorry for the boring video and pathetic performance. Probably more disappointed than you are, but that's fishing. You know, we got to move on. Hopefully get this Lowrance fixed, and may or may not have a trolling motor on my kayak here in the near future, but that'll be for a different video, and hopefully I can make that happen. As always, I appreciate you guys watching my videos. Like, comment, and if you're not a subscriber and you liked what you saw, which you probably didn't, maybe give my other videos a chance and hit that subscribe button. I will see you guys later out on the water. Peace.